Decatur dates from 1823. It's an old community and actually predates Atlanta. Decatur of today is a very active and involved community. People that live here enjoy being part of the community and feeling that sense of community.
We go to the bookstores, we go to the shops, we eat, we can just have an entire day here.
We have a lot of festivals in Decatur. We have the book festival, we have the arts festival, we have the beer festival, beach party, we have the concert series, which is in May and September. There's always something going on.
We've become the largest independent book festival in the country and one of the 5 largest overall. Jonathan Franzen kicked off his international tour right here in Decatur, Georgia. There was a time when I had to explain to the publishing world where Decatur even was. I don't have to do that anymore. They know that this is a town that loves books, that loves authors, that treats authors like rock stars when they're here.
Llama Llama, red pajama, reads a story with his mama.
It's one of the best festivals I've ever been to. There's so much going on and such great people and so much enthusiasm.
Decatur's known as a city of schools, homes, and places of worship. But I think in the last 10 or 15 years, you can certainly add to that shops and restaurants. Businesses that are successful in Decatur are the ones that do things just a little different.
My family's been involved with 4 thriving businesses in Decatur since 1995. 3 restaurants, 1 boutique. One thing that's really unique about business in Decatur is that I don't feel like other stores or other restaurants are competition. It's just a part of the group.
We have about a little over 200 bottle beers and 24 drafts, and the drafts change constantly. And then we have beer from all over. You know, it's primarily the bulk of our list nowadays is American craft and Belgian beer. And we've been voted one of the top 5 or 10 or 25 in the country, and on a couple of them voted one of the best beer bars in the world.
People call it Mayberry meets Berkeley, and that's really what it is.
We try to create an atmosphere where creative people feel free to work and operate and do whatever it is they do. And the example of that is Eddie's Attic.
It's always a thrill when I see someone that played here in the early stages of the career, like John Mayer or Sugarland, Jennifer Nettles and Christian Bush, or Sean Mullins, or the Indigo Girls, Amy Ray and Emily Salyers, when they go on to a bigger and higher platform.
It was a great springboard for the early parts of our career, and we still play there. We played there recently, did a couple nights, so it's just home.
Last Tuesday evening we had a visit from John Mayer, and I met him at the back door, and he had this little coy smile. 45 minutes after he tweeted, and there was already a couple of hundred folks.
We've certainly got some of the best restaurants. I mean, we got a restaurant that last year was voted one of the top 10 new restaurants in the country.
We're a farm-to-table restaurant. The freshest, best produce that can be grown in and around the Atlanta area is center of the plate for us. And we accompany it with a meat or seafood and or vegetarian option.
After we'd sort of taken off and achieved a certain amount of success, there was a juncture, and I had 3 other partners, and we just decided we wanted to open a business. We thought, well, Decatur needs a restaurant, a mom and pop restaurant that is committed to its southern roots.
You always feel welcome no matter who you are, and it's just such an engaging place to be.
I think the biggest reason Decatur's blown up, they not only had a plan in place that said they wanted a walkable, livable, safe community, they wanted to deal with small local businesses.
When I talk to presidents, CEOs of other creative companies, I tell them you need to be in Decatur because it is a perfect environment for that kind of company.
It's historic, but it has a vibrancy about it that talks about the future.
We have preserved the neighborhoods. Our school system is now stronger than ever. And it's just a great place to live, and I think it's at one of its best points in its history.
It's already a model for many small cities. I think we're going to become a model for big cities.
It's a great community of people who love the arts, love good food, and love their neighbors. That kind of sums it up.